Good morning. Welcome to Bureaucratic education channel. In the last class, we have discussed about the leadership definition and styles or types of leadership. We have discussed about democratic leadership, autocratic leadership, transactional leadership, and transformational leadership. Today we are going to discuss about some more leadership styles. And what is this leadership style? Actually, the way of working of a leader, how he manages the things, what is the style of his approach towards the management of the organization is the leadership styles. So now we start with Laissez Faire leadership. This Laissez Faire is a French word, which means leave alone or leave it be, which pretty accurately summarizes this hands-off leadership. This is a policy of non-interference by authority in any competitive process. Actually, this Laissez-faire is the policy of government. It has laid down a law that it should not interfere with the business, finance, or conditions of businesses. The policy of letting the owners of industry and fix the rules of competition, the conditions of labor, etc., as they please, as they wish, without governmental regulation or control. So there is a policy actually. So now we study it in the organizational section. This is because leave it style leadership. Laissez-faire leaders does not exercise control over its employees directly. They just leave alone, as the name suggests, to do the work sincerely, honestly, as these people are employed with higher experience and they need little supervision. And these team members make decisions, solve problems, and get their work completed or accomplished on their own. A laissez-faire leadership fails to provide continuous feedback to employees under their supervision, which may result in high cost, bad service, lack of control, poor production, and even collapse of organization. So because this leadership doesn't have any control over the employees, it may collapse the organization. So this leadership should ensure that they have some control over the employees, staff, so that the company, the organization could succeed. Laissez-faire leadership gives the better results as it has certain advantages. It gives better results when the employees are disciplined, responsible, and honest. And this also gives good result for creative jobs where the people, the employees, the staff has their own aspirations. With the aspiration, they worked to achieve their goal and achieve the organization goal. And the sixth one is servant leadership. Servant leaders operate with standard motto. They have a motto: serve first and lead second. Otherwise, we can say the servant leader is servant first. The servant leader leadership is based on the servant first. A servant leader focuses primarily on the growth and the well-being of people, staff, communities to which they belong. This is traditional leadership. So it exercises the power of the top of the pyramid, but in servant leadership it is different. While in traditional leadership, the power is at the top boss and the hierarchy, but in servant leadership it is different. The servant leader shares power, put the needs of others first, and helps people to develop and perform as highly as possible. Servant leadership focuses on the leader as a servant, with the key role being in developing, enabling, and supporting team members or employees, we can say, or otherwise we can say servants, and helping the servants to fully develop their potential and deliver their best. Servant leadership is a form of democratic leadership, as the whole team tends to be involved in decision making. So the team members or the staff or the servants are involved in decision making. The author Simon Sinek, he clearly explains in his book, "Leaders eat last." Why some teams pull together and others don't? Leaders are the ones who are willing to give up something of their own for others. So in this, leaders have the quality to give their own for the sake of others or servants. The time, the energy, the money, maybe even the food of the plate when it matters. Leaders choose to eat last. So they give preference to the servants. So this is the servant leadership, and we'll go for 7th point, bureaucratic leadership. So as the name suggests, bureaucratic. So these leaders follow the book, and they ensure that the staff also has to follow the procedures laid down by the organization, and they have to follow the rules and regulation of the organization. In this leadership style, there is a prescribed set of boxes, set of rules to follow in order to be a true leader. They have also a set of responsibilities as well as clearly defined rules, regulations, and systems for how they will manage and make decisions. They just need to follow the roadmap that is laid down for them. For example, bureaucratic leaders have hierarchy authority, means the power comes from a formal position or title. As per the company's rules and regulations, they have given or entrusted the power as per their position, rather than their unique traits or characteristics that they possess. So it is not on the personality basis authority, but it comes through the hierarchy of the organization. And the last one in this is the charismatic leadership. A charismatic leader have a lot of charisma. The leader attracts the people. He has a magnetic personality as well as a lot of conviction power to achieve their objectives. A charismatic leadership style can appear similar to transformation leadership style. Here, the leader injects huge doses of enthusiasm into the team. So, their enthusiasm, they encourage the team and is very energetic in driving others forward. So, they drive their staff to grow. In this, rather than encouraging behavior through strict instructions, so they doesn't follow the strict instruction, but these leaders are use effective communication and persuasion to unite a team for a cause. They are able to clearly lay out the vision and get others excited about the goal. So the vision and the goal set by them makes the people, due to their charismatic leadership behavior, excited the staff, their followers, to achieve the goal. Yes, but in this also there is a drawback. There is this leadership can create a risk that a project or even an entire organization may collapse. The organization may collapse if the leaders has to leave the organization, because the follower has impression that success is tied up with the presence of their charismatic leader. If the leader is not there, they may fail. They have the inferiority complex. So because of the charismatic power, the look of the leader, they think that the success is because of the leader. As such, charismatic leadership carries great responsibility and needs long-term commitment from the leader. In conclusion, we can say that there is no such thing as a perfect leadership style, because leadership is not one that fits for all situations. All of these approaches comes with some benefits and drawbacks. Every type of or every style of leadership has certain drawbacks and some benefits, and some of them will be more effective in certain situations. So as per the situation, the organization has to choose the leadership which is suitable for the growth of organization. Okay, thank you.